All right, welcome back. We're joined now by Dr. Raphael Kellman. He's the founder of the Kellman Wellness Centers. Frankie, of course, is with me again. It's a Freaky Friday Liquid Lunch pregame show. Dow up 375 as we speak. Was up as much as 1,200 today, so down almost 1,000 points from his highs of the day. We're keeping our eye on it, and I can tell you this. We don't know what's happening every day with this coronavirus. And if you're thinking about playing the market right here, most of the guys I know are going into this weekend either flat or short because they don't like the uncertainty of 2 days without the market open. So if it's suitable and you like it, you may want to be short because there could be a tumultuous Monday morning. If nothing else, be flat, get your cash ready because there will be generational buying opportunities in blue chip names. Dr. Kellman, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it. Of course, we don't want to be talking about this whole corona stuff. I think it's a lot of fear, fright, and hysteria. I think the mortality rates is going to come down as we get more people tested. But what can you tell us as a professional in the space on what we need to know?
Yeah, I'm here to offer a ray of hope, and I'll tell you why. Because there is scientific evidence to show that you can improve your immune system. And not only that, with various natural compounds, supplements, nutraceuticals, minerals. Not only that, but they also have, not just to boost the immune system, but there's been research to show that they could help to decrease the incidence of disease, of viral infections. And also, it actually it shortens the course of a viral infection. But no one's speaking about this. And the research is there. There are many ways that we could improve our health, to have biological resiliency, so that we're less susceptible.
Wow.
But it's not being spoken about.
So what are some of the ways?
So a number of things. First of all, a lot of people are not so healthy. And there's a lot of research now that the microbiome, these trillions of gut bacteria.
What is that,
Microbiome. Everyone should know about that.
Microbiome.
Microbiome. These are trillions of gut bacteria in us.
Doc, I'm sorry. Let me interrupt you for 1 second.
Sure.
I want to make sure our guests hear this stuff. You're sitting on your mic, and so there we go. Okay, good. So microbiome is trillions of gut bacteria.
Exactly.
Okay.
But they're the good guys. You know,
they're the good guys.
Absolutely. If it's a healthy ecology, they absolutely improve our health. There's plenty of research. I've written two books about this. This field is booming, and it absolutely shows that if you have a healthy microbiome, it improves your immune system, it reduces incidence of disease. People need to be looking in that direction.
So how would one boost their microbiome?
Okay. First of all, to eat a healthy diet, but to follow a more microbiome-based diet, which I've written about, because there are particular vegetables that offer unique nutrients that the microbiome flourish on. Jicama is one, artichokes, is a whole list. And also, we could take probiotics, but even more important is prebiotics. And these are basically nutrients that the gut bacteria flourish on. And if you improve your microbiome, it improves your immune system. I encourage people to look at the research, look at microbiome immune system study. And people will see for themselves that they'll say, oh my God, how come the CDC is not telling me this? And
what are the vegetables we can eat? What are the good
well,
vegetables?
Well, first of all, eating more plant-based diet. But there's specific foods, as I said, jicama, even kiwi. Believe it or not, it's one of the best fruits to improve your microbiome. As I said, artichokes, leeks, asparagus, many things that will improve the health of the microbiome. If you improve the health of the microbiome, they will improve your health. The research is there, and people are waiting only for a vaccine. But sure, we need a vaccine desperately, but there's still steps we could take now to improve our health and to decrease the incidence of people getting sick from the virus, and for sure, it's going to help reduce the fear. People need to know about this. Then people are going to say, wait a minute, there's some hope. And I'll tell you more. There are a number of nutrients and minerals that have been shown to reduce the incidence of viral infections and shorten the course, and not only in the elderly, also in young people. And the research is there. All you got to do is, selenium is a good example. Listen, folks, don't just believe me. Google selenium improve viral infections study.
Selenium with a C.
With an S.
With an S.
Yeah.
Selenium.
Selenium,
S-I-L-I-N-I-U-M.
Yeah.
Selenium.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need to be a scientist or a doctor to understand. You don't need to understand the whole study, but you'll see conclusions. But and then many people are deficient in selenium. We at the Kellman Wellness Center, we test for these different nutrient levels.
Dr. Kellman, let me ask you, we've been hearing just today the Attorney General of the state of New York, Letitia James, came out denouncing Alex Jones for peddling these bogus coronavirus cures or treatments. There are so many people, unscrupulous people, that have stepped into the void to sell these sort of snake oil style quack cures.
Yeah.
How does someone watching this, or just any consumer, know what the real supplements are that will boost your immune system and what's total hogwash? How are you supposed to know?
I challenge them to come on the show with me and have a debate. Okay, I'll show them the science, because if there's scientific research, then you have to tell people. And I'm not saying this is a cure. This is not a cure. Let me get that straight. This is not a cure, but it's going to improve the incidence of getting a disease from viral infections. There was no study on the coronavirus, but why can't we do some inductive reasoning that if it helps with these other viruses, maybe it will help here? And look, zinc, selenium, it's been shown. The research is there. I could show people. And many people are deficient. People think, oh, my levels are good. Well, I test people, and it's unbelievable.
Well, Doc,
I see deficiencies.
What about this? My good friend, one of my great friends and one of our loyal viewers, Mary Russo, told me to use these Lysol dual action wipes on everything. And it says here that it disinfects against the human coronavirus.
Well,
is
that
this
may
like a good thing to have around, or
look
to wash with, or
I mean, yeah, I don't know much about
Lysol,
this.
okay.
I don't know much about it. I mean, by the way, it's
are these worth anything? In your view?
most important. It's good for someone who already has coronavirus.
Right, so if you're trying to avoid getting it, it's not going to do anything for you.
No. So you don't need a mask if you don't have it. It's more about preventing for other people. But I want to get back to the question. Colloidal silver does not have the research that these minerals that I'm talking about. You know, and microbiome, the research is exploding about how it improves the immune system. But they don't know about it. They don't know about it, so they don't recommend it. Or we've been trained to believe that only something that comes from the pharmaceutical company is going to help the health of the country. It's not true. And I'm not saying a cure. I'm saying some of these minerals could, and selenium is one. And there's also vitamin A. And I'm not saying vitamin C, by the way, because that's not true. Perhaps vitamin D, but I could tell you, and people think, well, I don't have nutrient deficiencies. That's not what I see when I test.
Dr. Kellman, we have to run. If people wanted to learn more about the Kellman Wellness Center, what's the best place for them to go to do that?
KellmanCenter.com.
There you have it. Thank you.
So you got to
Great to
check
be
out the KellmanCenter.com. Thank you very much.
I hope
Doc.
I wasn't too aggressive.
No, you're aggressive. No, you're right on the money. And these are simple things people need to know. And I haven't even heard the term selenium. I
tell you
don't
more.
even know what a hakuma is. I
What's
have
that?
kiwis. My
No,
mother makes
read
great
my book.
artichokes.
Read my book.
I'm saying,
You don't have to read a cover to
you
cover.
see these 4 books here, plus that one,
Okay.
thell all ahead of you. So I may have the coronavirus.
I'll tell you what.
before I get to
I'll
your
send
book.
you a list. Give me your text or something.
All
right
right.
now.
I'm the doc. He just releases himself, I guess. He just walks off. But
You want me to
Frankie and I,
stay? Oh, I know.
it's okay.
I thought you
Typically,
finished with
we
me.
end the segment and then the guest walks off. But I guess you had your drop the mic moment.
I'm too passionate about wanting to help people. I want to stay.
This is how we usually do it. You look straight at the camera.
Okay.
Check out KellmanCenter.com. Check out Dr. Kellman's book. And these are the people you got to listen to. Don't listen to me. I'm just drinking Corona beer and taking off my makeup with Lysol wipes.
Right.
But
Right.
we're going to be back right after this with an attorney representing over 3,000 9/11 first responders who are already suffering severe respiratory problems. And Nick Papane is going to be here with us right after this.
Okay, can I